Have you ever wondered what it's like to have cataracts? Let's follow Stephanie on her trip to the eye doctor to learn more about what having cataracts is like. Look, she's in the lobby waiting for her appointment now. While we wait for Stephanie to get called into her appointment, let's get informed on how the eye would normally process light. First, we need to look at the basic anatomy of the eye, starting with the cornea. The cornea is the transparent tissue located on the anterior portion of the eye's outer layer that allows light to enter the eye. Directly behind the cornea are the iris and the pupil. The iris is that colored part of your eye that contracts and expands the pupil, which is simply the opening in the iris that allows light to travel through the eye. After the iris comes the lens, a convex, transparent disc made up of a protein called collagen. What do all of these structures do to allow us to see light? Well, light enters the eye through the cornea and the pupil and hits the lens, which focuses that light and projects it onto the retina. Finally, special photoreceptors in the retina convert that light energy into nerve impulses that are then sent to the brain.
Stephanie?
That's me.
Looks like it's Stephanie's turn now. Let's go.
So what brought you in today, Stephanie?
Well, I've been experiencing some blurred vision, and colors don't seem quite as bright as they used to be. I'm also having a bit of trouble seeing at night.
Sounds like you might be developing cataracts. Here, let me show you. This is the image your eye should be seeing, but this is what your eye is interpreting it as. This is because of cataracts. Cataracts form naturally as we age, but usually start small, but grow larger over time. They occur when the proteins in the lens clump together, causing that area to become cloudy.
How does that cloudiness affect my vision?
Light entering the eyes relies on the lens being clear to keep our vision sharp. So when light hits the clouded lens, it doesn't get focused properly into the retina, which causes blurred vision. Cataracts also reduce the amount of light that hits your retina. Cataracts reduce the amount of light that hits the retina, which can cause colors to appear faded, like you were looking at everything through a fog. Symptoms like poor night vision and increased glare from bright lights can also occur. To find out for sure, we are going to run some tests. First, we'll conduct a visual acuity test. So I'll have you stand in front of the eye chart and ask you to read some letters. I'll then use some eye drops to dilate your eyes so you can take a closer look at them. And finally, we'll do a tonometry, or the air puff test, to rule out the possibility of glaucoma. Once we are done with those, we should have a better idea of what we're dealing with.
Thanks,
All
Doc.
right, Stephanie, it does look like you are beginning to develop cataracts, but right now they are pretty mild. Since they aren't yet severe enough to require surgery, I recommend you get a good pair of glasses, and that should help with your symptoms.
Stephanie left the eye doctor feeling much more informed about what was going on with her vision, and hopefully you all learned something about cataracts today as well. Till next time.